today I'd like to share with you how to instantly raise your frequency and activate a new experienced reality. Yes, absolutely, my friends. What's going on, everybody? This is Luke Pico with IroncladConfidence.com. Coming to you guys today, my friends. Another amazing video. Yeah, buddy, baby. I hope you guys are rocking that world, dude, and always transforming that psychology, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. Shoot, dude. So, check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys, on this channel, I talk about all kinds of amazing insights when it comes to psychology. We talk about personal transformation. We talk about self-mastery. We talk about universal laws of attraction and how you can harness these technologies that most people don't know about. And you can use these technologies to create a completely different experienced reality. Okay? And so I know it sounds crazy, right? It sounds like, yeah, right, whatever, okay. But it's real, baby. If you want to learn about these things, if you want to learn how reality works, I talk about quantum physics, which is science, and it's going to blow your mind when I share with you, baby, how to instantly raise your frequency and completely shift your reality. And so, if that sounds good to you, if you want to learn about this type of information, if you want to learn to incorporate it inside of who you are so that you can learn to create your own reality, then stick around, baby, because today I'd like to share with you how to instantly raise your frequency and activate a new experienced reality. This is powerful, dude. So here's the thing. When we talk about frequencies, right? How to instantly raise your frequency. First, there's dynamics involved in what I'm going to share with you right now. There's certain dynamics that you have to understand if you're going to learn how to raise your frequency, okay? And one of the first dynamics that I'm going to share with you is you have what is called this psychology pattern that you've already established inside of you, okay? This is the first dynamic that you have to understand if you're going to learn how to instantly raise your frequency, right? And create a new experienced reality. Because see, the only reason you experience the reality that you experience every day is because you've already built and established that experienced pattern of psychology, okay? And so all reality ever is an experience. Rewind, say it again. That was freaking amazing. All reality ever is an experienced reality. That's it. Okay, and so the first dynamic to instantly raising your frequency is to recognize that you've established a psychological pattern that you agree with, okay? And that pattern, you have to live with it. You've already built it. Just like I have to live with the pattern that I've built. And by the end of the video, I'm going to share with you how to instantly raise your frequency. But what I just shared with you, just recognize that concept as the first dynamic in terms of instantly raising your frequency, right? Now let's jump over to the second dynamic, dude. The second dynamic that you have to understand is that a frequency is energy, okay? This is the second dynamic that you have to understand. A frequency is energy. You take a plug and you plug it in the wall and you flick on the switch, guess what? Boom, the lights go on, right? That is electricity. That is a frequency. A frequency had to run through the cord and into the light bulb and boom, the lights went on, right? Yeah, buddy, dude. And so here's the thing. That's the second dynamic, okay? For example, I'm sharing with you what I'm sharing with you right now. What you're experiencing on the other end of this video is the sound frequency and the image frequency of this energy. That should freaking rock your world. That should freaking rock your world, dude, if you ain't ever heard that before. Okay? That's the second dynamic. Okay? The third dynamic that you have to understand if you're going to instantly raise your frequency is that within that frequency, there is information. Okay? And information is streaming through that frequency. Okay, that's the third dynamic. Is information is controlling your energetic frequency. And see, I say this all the time. I explain this a lot because I've never heard anyone say it, and I just literally downloaded it, you know, from the invisible, from the electric sea of the universe. So here's the thing. You've accumulated, going back to the first dynamic, you've accumulated a psychological pattern that you live on. You repeat this electrical repeating pattern. Your brain just automatically locks into that pattern, okay? And that's what you create every single day, okay? And the information that's controlling who you are, understand what I'm going to share with you is going to blow your mind if you've never heard it before. So you have this information, right? This right here is all information. I'm sharing with you information, right? What is information? It's information. I-N, formation. Bunch of ideas were locked into formation, and now I'm sending you the signal of this information, right? Attached to all this information that you're receiving right now, there is energy attached to that information. Okay? That's two dimensions, information and energy. Okay? Now you have what is called intelligence. That means you understand, you are aware, you are consciously understanding what I'm saying. You have intelligence connected to that energy, which is connected to that information. Three dimensions locked into one. Okay? Now you have the fourth one, which is the pattern that you've already established, which is that first dynamic, that psychological pattern that you've established. Okay? You have that psychological pattern that you've already have. Then there's that intelligence, then there's the energy, then there's the information. And then there's the communicator. That's the fifth dimension compressed into one stream of powerful psychology, of powerful frequencies. Yeah, buddy. And guess what? It's all invisible, dude. It's all invisible. How else can you see and hear this information going through this technology, and you experience the energetics of that intelligence, of that awareness? And this is what I've learned. If you want to instantly raise your frequency, you have to be willing to break a pattern. You have to instantly be willing to break a pattern in your life, no matter what that is. If you want to instantly raise your frequency and create and activate, see, activate, right? That means you have to act upon whatever new pattern of ideas that you're going to create, so that that energy is released. Boom! New energy goes out, right? New experienced reality, baby. For instance, before I did this video, I was doing something else. But guess what? I wanted to raise my frequency, right? How do you raise your frequency? I stopped that other pattern that I was doing, and I broke into this pattern. And by me demonstrating this information, by me rocking these videos, by me demonstrating this, I'm literally, instantly, literally activating and raising my vibrational frequency, dude. And guess what? Frequency is an energetic stream of information, an energetic stream of knowledge, right? And that electrical data, see, there's always incoming data and outgoing data all the time. And based upon who we are, we experience the reality of that data. That should freaking rock your world, dude. A lot of people don't know that, dude. And so for me, what I started to do, this is why I got involved in the personal development, because I was like, you know what? You never get ahead working out there in the society. And I understand it's there. People need jobs, people need careers, people need to exist, people need to take care of themselves. I know, I'm not minimizing its importance. What I am saying though is I'm sharing this information, and this information is actually analyzing you. Ooh, this information is analyzing you, baby. And so guess what? You're the analyzer of it. Because see, this information will go into you, and then you'll use the information to look at yourself and your reality and what's going on in your life. And then you'll see whether or not you need to make an adjustment in who you are. That should freaking blow your mind. And so here's the thing, dude. When I was working out in the corporate system, I was frustrated, I was angry, I was depressed, I was full of anxiety, had lots of issues and problems. And a lot of that comes from the past and all the drama and all the addiction and just problems and beat downs and all this drama that I went through growing up. Dysfunctional environment, dude. Abusive, you know. And so I had to go through all of that, find out who I was when I got old enough, and then be willing to break through that barrier to, you know, this new reality, right? People do this all the time and they don't even know it. See, when you want to get in shape, you have to instantly break whatever pattern you're doing and tell yourself, hey, you know what? I need to, you know, increase, you know, activate, instantly raise my frequency, right? You go to the gym, you get energized, you get all feeling good, right? You get the blood and the circulatory system going. It's all in there electronically, just charged up. Yeah, buddy, dude. And so guess what? You activate the energy of that reality. And then you experience that reality every day. Everyone does this all day, every day. It's just that most people, they don't know that they can actually increase or elevate their frequency of energy. And see, the number one thing that I've learned that a person has to do, I've already said it, is you have to be willing to break patterns. Because see, what happens is we get stuck in patterns of energy. We get stuck in patterns of information. And we get stuck telling ourselves whatever we're going to tell ourselves. We get stuck within that electrical information, and we don't even know it. It's just like because electricity is it's electric and magnetic. So once it gets a hold of you, the electrical information and energy gets a hold of you, it's like it's just grabbing you. It's just possessing you. It's holding you right there. And so you have to recognize that, and then you have to be able to break free from that pattern. Because the second you break free from that pattern, you're moving into a new pattern. And when you move into a new pattern, you instantly elevate into a new frequency of reality. That should freaking rock your world. Oh, dang, dude. A lot of people don't know that. And so, for me, doing daily videos like this, doing videos, you know, YouTube videos, it's kind of like something that you always you want to do. You know you want to do it. It's just that people, they've never figured out how to actually get into that reality. That's a huge game changer right there, dude. People have never learned to get into that reality because they're controlled by the energetic frequency of a different reality. And see, no one shares the key on how to unlock that. And so what's the key? You have to have the courage, first of all. It takes courage to change, dude. It takes courage to tell yourself to break a pattern. It takes straight up courage, baby. It takes motivation. It takes a train of thought that is different than mainstream. It takes confidence. It takes boldness. It takes all kinds of emotional fortitude. It takes some guts. It takes some, you know, what am I going to tell myself? What am I going to give myself permission to do or not do, right? Who am I going to be, dude? What kind of personality do I want to have, right? Do I want to instantly learn how to raise my frequency? Shoot, dude. This jacks my frequency through the roof, dude. When I freaking do these free, you know, confidence speeches, these free law of attraction, you know, mini videos that I do, it's powerful. It unleashes all kinds of amazing energy in yourself and in your psychology, It proves back to me who I am. It gives me that authenticity that a lot of people, they don't know they can have, but they can have it. You know why? Because I'm not afraid of expressing who I am. And a lot of people live life afraid of expressing who they are. And so here's the thing, baby. You want to learn how to instantly raise your frequency? You have to activate the energy of a new experienced reality. And that goes back to what I said. It goes back to breaking those psychological patterns that are governing you right now. See, the only reason a person ever gets on a diet is because they got sick and tired of being sick and tired. So they finally built up enough momentum and enough actions that they acted upon, right? And then because they act, you don't just do it once. See, if you want to constantly have a higher level of frequency, a higher level understanding and awareness, you have to repetitively, actively, over and over and over and over again, create that experienced reality until it literally becomes the reality you experience every day. Oh, that was good, dude. Because guess what? Do it already. You do this already and you don't even know it, baby. You don't even know you can rock that world, dude. You don't even know you can have a good time. I mean, yeah, people know they can have a good time, but I'm talking about from a very, like, dude, I know what's up, dude. I know who I am, baby. I got me figured out. I cracked the code to my own psychology. And so, instant action is going to create, hopefully, it will create an instant experience. And over time, it will result in the reality of that experience manifesting in your life. Yeah, buddy. Before any literal physical reality manifests in your reality, it's always an experienced reality first. That means, and what's an experience? An experience is this. You've never seen this video before. You just seen this video right now. And because you've seen this information, you collapse the wave particle of the fact that you experienced this energetic transfer of information, this energetic transfer of communication, this energetic transfer of intelligence, this energetic transfer of informative psychology, of consciousness, right? That you can use to, what kind of reality do you want to create? What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of enthusiasm do you want to have, dude? Yeah, buddy. A lot of people live life, you guys, they don't know what they want in life. And so they settle for just like, well, this is it. This is what I get. And that, I understand that, and that's fine. That's cool. I'm not saying that to belittle anyone. I'm not saying that to minimize a person's, how they identify with information. All I'm doing is sharing with you what I've learned about reality and what I've learned about awareness, and what I've learned about transformation, and what I've learned about personal development, what I've learned about, energetic fields of consciousness, and how when we think on a frequency, a frequency means you're frequently thinking upon a thought. And because you're frequently thinking upon a thought, you're frequently emitting an energetic pulse of intelligence. And so when it comes to instantly, raising your frequency, that means you're going to raise the energy in your psychology. You're going to activate a new experienced reality, dude. And that comes from the thoughts that we have. That comes from the words that we speak. That comes from the beliefs that we possess. And if you're not willing to get honest with yourself, it's going to be hard for you to implement this powerful strategy in your life. And so it goes back to just recognizing those dynamics that I shared with you. The first dynamic is the psychological pattern that's controlling you, right? That's the first one. That's the first dynamic that's controlling you. The second dynamic is the energy, right? Everything's controlled by the energy of that pattern. And then the third one is the information. There's information tied into it. And so it's all tied into it, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today. Just wanted to rock some value, rock some inspiration, rock some motivation, rock some, I don't know, enthusiasm, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. But check it out, dude. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys dig this style of communication, you dig this style of information, then consider subscribing, dude. Consider smashing that like button, baby, and hitting the little bell notification if you want to receive updates when I rock these videos, dude. But I do thank you guys, and I do look forward to talking to you champions again next time, baby. Peace. Yeah, buddy. When you get a hold of your psychology, when you get honest with yourself, when you speak truth to power, you literally activate an energy inside that you have to believe upon because it's coming from you. Ooh, yeah, buddy. And because it's coming from you, guess what? You will experience that reality in your life. Boom, baby.